And now, nerds, let's get into some gaming and tech. In this week's gaming and tech, we have a new update to Bethesda's bastard child of sorts. We also have an unexpected link to the Blade Runner universe to talk about. That and a little bit more. Welcome, nerds, to the gaming and tech news for the week. This is a clip that has been taken out of the main show, The Week in Nerddom, which goes up on the main channel, youtube.com/generallynerdy. In gaming and tech, we like to talk about, well, you know, gaming and tech. Trailers, announcements for new tech and games and consoles and everything in between that is gaming and or tech related. So this week in gaming and tech, all of this stuff happened. So let's jump into it. First up, follow-ups and corrections. Fallout 76 is getting a new update, and this one is very interesting when compared to previous updates for the game, because they being Bethesda, usually announce the updates in advance, and then they have the test server, so you can log on to a test server and test out the new updates before it launches game-wide, if you will. And then you can find bugs and things like that. But this time around, Bethesda is not telling the fan base what to expect with the update. They're just saying significant improvements. And that's all they're saying. There is an ongoing list on the subreddit, which you will find linked down in the show notes. There is an ongoing list of things that the fan base has found already. If you are not currently playing Fallout 76, this sounds like a lot of fun. In order to make sure the fan base fully appreciates what they're doing, when you sign on to the test servers, you have to start a new character, which means you come fresh out of the vault, because it seems like, and I haven't looked at the list yet, but it seems like most of the changes are in the earlier stages of the game, as far as character building is concerned. Eventually, you will be allowed to bring your existing character into the server, but they want to make sure that you're experiencing all of the changes and not just the limited amount of changes that affect existing characters. So that's what we got there. Let's move right along into trailers. We have a trailer for a new Blade Runner game. Wow, brain fart. Blade Runner, the name of the game is Blade Runner 2033. This puts it smack dab in the middle of OG Blade Runner from 40 years ago, and the new Blade Runner 2049. This is a prequel to the second and a sequel to the first. It is apparently going to be canon in that universe, unless the fandom hates it, in which case they'll probably pull its canon status. But as it stands right now, this is canon. Also, I believe there's going to be some factors that feed into the Black Lotus anime that we got just a few months back. So that's pretty awesome. The trailer looks great. It definitely does its job of making you want to play the game, so go check it out. From there, we have no proper news. We got no regular ass news, so that just only leaves suggestions for gaming and tech. This week's gaming and tech suggestion is The Lies of P demo. If you have not already downloaded this, what the hell are you doing here? This is, oh god, this demo is so much fun. Also, reserve your game so that when it launches, I believe in September, you can be one of the first to play it all the way through. But this was unexpected. Like, I expected to have an appreciation, to really drink in the aesthetic of this game, but like, this is like Ninja Gaiden meets BioShock with a little bit of Final Fantasy thrown in there just for flavor, man. This game is a blast, and I can only imagine what the full game is going to be when it finally launches. So absolutely go download and play the Lies of P demo, and then when the game launches, we're going to be talking about that again as well here on the channel. Once again, this is just the gaming and tech section. It is a shortened piece of the much longer news show that I do over on youtube.com/generallynerdy, which is the main channel. There's a lot more music and comic books and movies and TV shows, etc., that can be found over there on the regular show. Thank you for joining me here, though, nerds. Before we go, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.